Howdy there, you lot. Some of you may be thinking, what's going on? You know, what is my latest phase? My latest phase of things that I'm doing is fixing all the cock-ups that I thought were a good idea many years ago, and they're not such a good idea now. So this time, we're on about headlights. Yep, headlights. We're fixing them. I don't know what I've done with them. I've lost them. Oh, they're here. Headlights, right? Know what these are? Anyone who's got a Land Rover or a Land Rover Discovery will probably know what these are. These are the little caps that go over the headlight on a Land Rover Discovery on the headlight. Probably on other models or whatever, I don't know. But on the Discovery, you put the headlight in and then this little cap goes on and screws on. There's not meant to be a hole there, right? Because a few years ago, I was a bit of a cock. I still am a bit of a cock, but then I was a bigger cock, right? So what I've done was I installed some HID headlights, yeah? High intensile discharge headlights, because I'm an idiot, basically. And, what was it? I don't know, I thought that might tell me what the bulbs were. I can't remember now. But these were the purple ones. I can't remember how many K they were. You know, like, I might even have the box still. I might have the box. Well, are we damned. That looks like the same make. Yeah, that's the same make. So this is the box. 10,000K. Yeah, H7. This is the box. Yeah. I don't know what. What? Well, this is a different make. This is obviously a different HID kit that I've put in this box. Yeah, because it's a different make. Well, I don't know. But anyway, HID kit, high intensile discharge, probably from China, load of shit. Now the reason, because back then it was all about, you know, the stage that I was in, or well, I suppose the stage I was in my life. When I was younger, I was just coming out. When I bought that Land Rover, I would just come out of being a teenager. I think I was about 20 or 21, something like that. And you know, everybody wanted to have really bright lights, and HIDs were the thing. Everybody put I put HIDs in the Saxos, I put HIDs in the Focus, I put HIDs in everything. And when I bought that Land Rover, I had a HID kit left over. I don't know why I had it, can't remember now. I had it somewhere. I remember, I know I had one, so I put it in there. And I was a cock, because I shouldn't have done that, because it means I had to draw holes in these, right, to put the little grommets through for the bulbs, the little grommet there. So now I've come out of that stage, and I don't want bloody HIDs anymore. I just want ordinary lights. I'm putting everything back to normal, because that's how things should be. Not only that, them HIDs are from China, and they interfere with the CBs, well, any radio actually, 2 meters and CB, the whole lot. As soon as you turn that on, it wipes the whole lot out. You get plus 30 of all the time. Turn the lights off, goes back normal. So they put out a load of crap. And I could probably work on suppressing them and all that bollocks, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to put lights back to normal, because that's how they should be. So I could probably go and find some new ones of these, or used ones on eBay, but I'm not. I'm just going to super glue a thing over the top of them, because if I don't have that, I'll probably get condensation in my lights, or water will get in there as well anyway. So I'm going to find something to super glue over the hole. So yeah, putting things back to normal. Chapter 1. Right then, you lot, that's my plan. I found these little bits of foam stuff. It's quite thick, and I know some of you are going to say, well, that might be porous. It hasn't really got to hold any pressure or anything like that. They go on the back of the headlights, and it's just on there to try and stop any condensation or moisture going in there. And I think that they might be alright. It's quite thick foamy stuff. So I've super glued it on, and then once it's dry, I'm going to get a Stanley knife, and I'm going to cut around the circle, so it'll be a circle, so it won't be sticking out like this. And I think that'll do the job, you know. The one and only job that this is going to serve, this bit of foam, is just to seal up them holes. I put super glue all the way around, you know, so that's that. And if I get a bit of condensation in my lights, I think I'll just go on eBay and find it. Hopefully I won't have to buy the whole lights, because they're like 300 odd quid. But I might just get the back little circle things. I mean, at least I tried if it doesn't work. So that's the plan for that anyway. But how many of you lot got HIDs in your cars? I mean, it was a phase back when I was a kid. Well, when I was a teenager, you know, everyone had HIDs in their cars. everything had to be bloody HID, and LED side lights, white ones. You know, whoever had the brightest headlights was seen. You know, we'd be all parked up in a car park, and if there was a car that drove in slowly, you know, and they had so bright headlights that the whole car park was lit up as if it was daytime. So that did happen, honestly. I mean, some of you probably know they go bloody bright. They're illegal back then, and I don't think they're illegal now. I think they're only illegal if the car doesn't come with them. But anyway, back then they were highly illegal, actually, because no cars come out the factory with HIDs anyway. You know, they will come out of ordinary xenon bulbs, but now they come out the factory with HID bulbs. Obviously factory fitted, not shitty ones with ballast like these ones do. Because how they work, they got a ballast, and you plug them all in. Some of them you have to connect to the battery, some of them you don't. These ones you don't have to connect to a battery. I don't think these ones have to be connected to the battery either. So they power up from the lights, from the power that goes to the headlight. So you plug the ordinary headlight thing connector onto those two prongs here. Then you put your headlight in there like that. And then that all connects up and everything. And I think this is a transformer actually. Is it a transformer? I think that's a transformer. And this is the ballast. And it creates loads of voltage. Does it say what's on there? Don't ask me what kind of voltage. 9 to 16 volt, 4.2 amps, 13.2 volts, 6.8 amps. Well, I ain't got a clue how many. I know they create a lot of voltage. In the past, I've had these ballasts. They've exploded. I've been sitting there and I've heard a big bang and loads of smoke coming out from under the bonnet. And these ballasts, you know, they've had a big crack here. I think one of them was on the back actually. Had a big crack and it just exploded. And you know, it was all black and electrically sooty everywhere. That's happened in the past, you know, so that's what happens when you get Chinese shit. But yeah, so I wouldn't recommend having them. They're a load of rubbish. Especially if you've got a car and you've got a CB in the car and you've got noise, check your lights out. Because if you've got these fitted, you could well be these. I mean, I wish I should have shown you the noise that these create on the radio, and then, you know, you would have seen. But honestly, you could have like no noise whatsoever because you'd be out in the open. Turn the headlights on, plus 30, just noise and screeching sounds. So there we go. Alrighty then, you lot. My little package has arrived from Bulgaria. It's £4.80, free postage. Bloody brilliant. Look at these knobs, all the different knobs. I might replace all of them actually because these are properly clean. But the one that I particularly wanted was that flat one there. That one there, because that is the one that goes on there, and I'll show you now. I'll put it on. So these knobs are very easy. They just pull off like that, and then you just get the new one. Obviously you got to make sure it's in the same position and put that on. There you go. That's what that one should look like. So now I think I might, because I've got all these bottom knobs, all of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 of them. So I think I've got enough. I'm going to change all the bottom ones because this one here, the mic and drive, is slightly bent. I don't know whether it's the actual shaft that the knob sits on or if it's the knob itself, but as you can see it's slightly bent. It all cocks out this way. So they're just held on by little grub screws and then they come off. Carl, this is what you get on the CB these days. People well loud enough modulating.
And who is you?
Hi, it's me.
Yeah, and who is you?
Hi, it's me, you is you, and John's John, and yeah.
Yeah, and whereabouts are you, sir?
It's Jay in Southend, yeah? You know?
That Ben, you're doing alright in the Gravesend.
Oh, Gravesend, yeah?
Yeah, mate.
Bloody hell, yeah, you're doing well as well, man. Who's that? Tony?
Bloody hell, man. So, you know, that's what it is these days. You know, some people he's either offering, I think he's just over modding. He's well too loud. But that's what you get, you know. I don't know.
No.
Oh, I don't know, sort of like deliveries or something like that, man. I swear my mate bought something off you before, who lived over that way, man.
Oh, yeah, he used to fish the meat and everything.